Hello everyone and welcome to the J72 Gaming Channel. My name is Jacob, but you can just call me Jay here, and today I've got something pretty special for all of you. A challenge not just for myself, but for you as well. I've set up the parameters and rules of this challenge so that everyone will be able to understand and tackle this equally and fairly. So, what is this challenge? Introducing the Tenontosaurus Road Warrior Challenge. This challenge tasks you all with living your entire life as a Tenontosaurus on the Isle Evrima on the Spiro map, on just the roads. And that's not all. Once you have reached full adult and that percentage bar says 100%, you are able to start the race around the roads and track your time. That's the challenge in a nutshell, but let's break down some of the specifics and rules as we dive deeper into this. So first up, this whole challenge is a race. It's a timed challenge where you want to finish as soon as you possibly can. But for every good race, you need to qualify. So the first question is, how do you qualify? The qualifier is your Tenontosaurus growing up. You can choose to spawn wherever you want to in the Isle Spiro, but you must immediately head towards your closest road. Once you have stepped foot on that road, you are only able to step off it for very few specific reasons. Firstly, you cannot leave the road for water. You can see here on the map the 8 locations where a road either crosses a river or gets close enough to the road that I'm going to okay these locations to drink. If you leave the road at any point to drink from a water source not located here, your qualifier is disqualified and you are ineligible for the race at the end of this challenge. Second rule to the qualifier, and the one that makes this a true challenge in my opinion, obviously food is going to be an issue with this challenge as they don't really spawn in the middle of the road. The trick with this challenge is going to be to sniff for your food from the road. And if you locate it, you are then able to head directly towards that food, but you must return instantly back from the road from which you came. You are not allowed to sit and waste time by your food bush. The point is to spend as much time on the road as possible, so you need to eat your food and return back to the challenge road in a timely manner. And the third rule, I'm going to call this the boundary clause. During this challenge, the quote-unquote road is going to be determined by a 5 to 10 foot distance on both sides of the road. So what I mean by this is that as long as you are a Tenontosaurus length away from the road, you are okay and considered on it. This will allow you to be a little bit creative during this challenge and use the roadways and perhaps decide to sit behind a tree just off the road or behind a rock just besides the road. As long as you are very close to the road, again about 5 to 10 feet, which is roughly 3 yards for my European viewers, you will be fine and not disqualified. Use this leniency wisely and you may be able to survive a predator tracking your scent down the roadways. Now, say you follow all these rules and you manage to reach full adulthood. Congratulations, you have now qualified for the race part of this challenge. If you take a look at this map here, I have identified the racetrack you are able to run on. Isle Spiro's map make a convenient figure 8 with the main road system. Once you are full adult, your race challenge is to run a full figure 8 loop of these 2 outlined circles. Note down by the Delta Swamp, the road cuts off, so just stick to the map boundary as if it was a road until it connects back with the road. And same goes for this little eastern part over here. Once you have completed your figure 8 lap, you can now head to the final straightaway in the northeast. The finish line is the section of the road that ends. Reaching here will end your time and complete the challenge. Congrats! The total time is your full Tenontosaurus life. That is, the 2 hours it takes to grow your Tenno, added with the time it takes for you to complete the race. Since the overall time is your final score, making sure you are at a good starting point when your Tenontosaurus reaches 100% is going to be crucial and important as you want to be in a good starting position for your race, as having to backtrack down one of the roads to complete the full figure 8 loop will cost you time and likely the podium finish. Obviously, the challenge isn't going to be as straightforward as I described. You will have to deal with managing your thirst and your hunger, and a hungry Carno player or a Utah pack may just decide to end your qualifier round or give you issues during the actual race. But if you manage to finish the race, make sure you have been tracking your time and come back to this video and let me know. The reward for completing the challenge? Well, you're able to challenge 3 of your friends to do just the same. And I guess some mad bragging rights here on this video if you get a good time. I will be keeping track of people's times in the comment sections below, so we always know who is the fastest road warrior Tenontosaurus in Evrima. Alright folks, with that rule set and description out of the way, let's dive into my Tenontosaurus Road Warrior Challenge. Alright folks, so let's go ahead and dive into this. I have picked Ibis Isle, which is the brand new server of Tyrannicosimo. I'm a big fan of that guy. I think he breeds great positivity in this community, so I'm very happy to support his server here. We have about 38 people online, so I figured that was a pretty decent way to still have some challenge and still have some threat. This is going to be a big choice for me, though. Where do I want to start living? I think I feel most safe either in the southeast or the north. So, what to choose? What to choose? The road's obviously going to matter. Let's start with north. So I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm here and immediately start my timer. Let's go ahead and resume that. You guys should see it in the bottom left of the screen there. And yeah, let's go find that road. Okay, so if I spawned in the north here, let's give a little bit of a sniff here. So that is more north. There's the rock tower. Okay. Our home sweet road should be just up ahead. Alright, there she is. Home sweet road. Alright guys. Now that I've stepped foot on here, my true qualifier has just begun. So let me give you kind of an example of what I mean by that 5 to 10 foot or 3 yard range. So obviously I'm a small Tenontosaurus. Whoops. Misclick there. But if you imagine I was fully grown, right, I'd reach out to about here or so. So if I was to want to hide like right here on this tree, I'd be able to do so, right? That's kind of the distance I'm thinking. But if I was to go over here, this is a bit too far, right? We want to be lenient with the distance, but you know, you want to be on the road for the qualifier to matter. So, you know, I'm asking for a little bit of trust with everybody on this challenge. It's all for good fun, right? But that's generally the distance I'm thinking of how far off the trail you can hide. But, like, if I saw a Carnotaurus, you know, charging down the hill, I could come here and just hide in this bush. That'd be 100% okay. But yeah, now we start living the kind of scary life of a baby Tenontosaurus chilling on the roads of Evrima. I'll pop up the map here where I think I currently am. I think I'm a little bit just to the east of Bampy Swamp, but I'm not positive. Got a little lost, I won't lie. But I'm here now. You can see the timer in the bottom left of how long it's taken me, and know that when I hit the 2-hour mark, that's when I will be fully grown. Hello, Carno. You stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here. So yeah, I'm going to kind of take it easy. Let's give a smell here. See if I see any food. Okay, I do see food. My food's not that bad. I think I'm going to run down the river here and take a left and go try to get my first drink of water over at the River 1 Delta Xing. That seems to be a good spot, and then I can worry about food after that, because water is going to be a problem. Water deteriorates every 30 minutes for a Tenontosaurus, so I'm going to have to drink at least 4 times before I reach full adult, and food is every 45 minutes, so I'm going to have to do at least 3 times with that. So yeah, I'm going to head down the road and stay a little bit in the grass here, just off the edge, so that my tracks are a little bit hidden as much as I can possibly do within the guidelines of this challenge. And yeah, I'll bring you guys in when I hit the river crossing. Oh man, openings like this are really scary. I feel like I'm just kind of rolling the die, and hopefully I don't get seen, right? Go, little Tenno, go! He's got it, though. He's fine. Look at this road warrior. Okay, we've just about reached the 15-minute mark, which means my water is at pretty much exactly halfway. I'm still cruising south along this road here. I'm a little worried just because of how slow I am. I think we'll make it, but my destination's still a little bit down the road and to the left. So I'm hoofing it. I'm going as fast as this little guy can go. Okay, here we are. First milestone. The crossing the road. So that way leads south, and I'm going to take a left here. Wait, come to think about it, if I came from this way, and then it goes straight... Uh-oh. Where am I on the road? What? I are confused. I don't understand, guys. There's nowhere on the map that this makes sense. I'm facing north. The road branches southwest. but I'm not able to go east. I'm gonna guess it is this and the map isn't super accurate. But either way, there's Carnos and stuff yakking behind me, so I am going to get away from them. And hopefully we come across one of the water crossings. So if not, this this challenge might be cut pretty short pretty quick. Yes, this looks good, guys. So the map was a little inaccurate, which is important to note, but the lines do more or less go where they're saying. So here's my first drink of water. Let's approach cautiously here. Should be good. Okay. Let's get a drink and then a quick wallow. Wallow is going to be very important in this challenge, since I can't really hide my tracks, right? I'm stuck along the road except for when I go out and get food. So wallowing when I have the chance and time to do so may just save my life. Okay, so now that my water is good and my food is about half, go ahead and take a sniff, see if we can see any food, which we can, directly that way. So this is a good opportunity to show you guys how to appropriately get food in this challenge. Now the goal is to follow the road until I am as close to the section of that green line that allows me to run off of it. So basically I need to run a little bit this way because I need to be directly parallel to it so that I'm as close to the food as possible on the road before I take off the road. I am also a little concerned because coming up is the Fork Arches, which is a known hangout for Utah players, and I gotta run right underneath it, so that is risky and scary. We shall see what happens. Okay, let's give another sniff of that food here. And there, this is a great example. You see it's directly off this way, so I now am able to leave the road as long as I head directly to this food, and I stay on this path. I will bump into the food, allowing me to eat it, and then I need to turn directly 180 degrees back in the direction I came to go back to the road from which I left. So using these food runs tactically will be a good part of this challenge, as if I hear a bunch of dinosaurs, predators kind of around me, I can make use of getting off the road to get food. However, I have to be honest with it, and I have to go get that food only if I need food. So it's a little bit of give and take, and you're going to have to pick your moments of leaving the road wisely, and know that now that my food is full, I won't be able to leave the road for another 5-10 minutes. Alright, so we fed up. Let's head directly back the direction we came and get back to our home sweet road. And here we are, back where we came from. I'm going to take a moment to hide in this little bush and gain some stamina before trying to get past the Fork Arches there. And I think my next attempt is, or my next goal here is to run more south. When the road splits there, I'm gonna head off in the southeast, and I'm gonna go hang out by Round Swamp. Now, this challenge you're able to stay on any of the roads. It's only the race aspect at the end in which you need to complete the loop, the figure 8 that I showed you at the beginning of this video, and then head up the Delta Road to the finish. However, when I'm young, I can live on Delta Road if I wish. I can live on the road over by the Round Swamp. I can live along the border of the map. Anywhere that is considered a road in this challenge is viable for you to live. It's just that last figure 8 loop that is specific on which roads you're on. Okay, I got full stam, and looks like day is about to break, which is cool. And let's hope no Utahs are hanging out, because I need to get by. Alright, from a distance, Utah Rock seems pretty... or not Utah Rock, the Arches. Another Utah Rock. It seems pretty good. It seems pretty clear, so I'm gonna make a break for it, and I should be good. I should be good. So left there, past the Arches, that is the Delta Road. That is on the way to the finish line. So we will be back for that, but like I said, we are going to head southeast here and take advantage of some of these swamps. Oh, I just saw a Dryo and it made my heart stop. Thought it was a Utah. I still have to avoid the Dryos. They can be pretty aggressive to anyone if you get too close. But I am glad... there he is again. I am glad that is not a Utah. There's another one actually behind me too, so I need to get out of here because they're making noise, and I'm worried it's gonna draw in some predators. Oh shoot! See, this is what I'm talking about. Go away! Go away! Leave me alone! Ah, you aggressive Dryos! Ah, now I'm exhausted. What a little brat! Leave me alone. How's my HP after that? I'm hurt. Rude. Hurt and out of stam. Okay, now that I'm freshly wallowed, I'm going to hide in the only plants that are nearby. Let's get my stamina back and take off. I need water very soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just heard something big. Where is it? Where and what is it? Do I stay in the bush or do I get out of here? Life and death questions. There's trees over there. I'm scared. I'm gonna make a run for it. Oh, bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. There's the Carno. Get down, get down. Ooh. Please don't see me, sir. He's already got food, so maybe he won't sniff. Oh, he is coming right at me. Oh, I'm terrified. Yes, just keep going. Keep going, buddy. There you go, there you go. Oh, man. Terrifying. I'm gonna wait for him to get over that hill before I get out of here. This is the worst spot for a little Tenno like me. Whew, terrifying. I kind of regret coming over here to the central road. It's very, very open. If you guys try this challenge, I would not recommend hanging out over here. Okay, everybody, welcome to Delta Swamp. This is also the turnoff that I'm going to take, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this whole stretch on the right of me is actually okay to drink. It's close enough that I'm okaying it, and that it's a viable place to drink. Again, reference the beginning of this episode where I kind of explain where it's good to drink and where it's not. However, I'm actually going to take off down this way to the round swamp. I think it's going to be a little bit safer, I hope, and that there's water over there that I can drink as well. So I'm not going to risk that swamp right now. And my hope is that it's actually safe enough over here and kind of quiet enough that I can last maybe an hour or so. Obviously, I'll skip through all the fluff that you guys don't need to see, but I'm putting all my eggs into this round swamp basket. I think it's off to the edge of the map. I think with the rule set here, it's the safest road near water that I can drink. Okay, guys, I can see the swamp off to my left, so we should be approaching the river crossing, where I should be able to drink fairly shortly. And this is it. This is basically my home. I'm banking on this section to be safe. Let's hope it works out, right? But first, let's get some water. Oh, not safe. Not safe, not safe, not safe. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. He doesn't see me yet, does he? He sees me. He 100% sees me. It's over. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be friendly? Please be friendly. Just keep going, dude. Just keep going. Did I actually lose him? No way. He had food in his mouth. He didn't care. I was so lucky there. I was so lucky there. Oh my. Okay, you guys see how I used a tree there? That's okay. You can use that's within the border, and that's the reason why I think it's okay to give a little bit of a little bit of distance. He might still come back for me. I don't know. Oh my gosh. That is so lucky that he had food. This place, I take back everything I said. I don't think this place is safe. Let's get my drink. Let's get my drink and hide. Okay, I'm gonna use this moment to hope for a tactical food journey off the road here. Let's get a wallow off. Not that it's gonna matter too much. Okay, there is food, but it's directly in the direction of that guy. Oh man, not too good. I think we'll be fine, kind of hanging out for a little bit, and then I'll have to go grab food over there. But yeah, I don't like this spot. I changed everything I said. This is scary. It's too open. It is in the corner of the map, which is pretty cool. Oh, there's just nothing to hide about over here. Woof. Okay, well, as scary as it is, I'm gonna go back to that section where we saw him and hide, because those are the only trees. I am definitely safer in a tree area. Okay, guys, I just gave a sniff, and back in that clearing that I keep walking through where we saw the Carno is actually a bush of food. So I'm gonna hang out here. It is exactly where the Carno saw us, but I think if I hide here, he's not gonna expect it, and he obviously didn't seem to want to hunt me when he had food in his mouth. There is a rule set on this server, which is hunt to fill your eat. Or sorry, I said that wrong. Hunt to eat your fill. So if he had food in his mouth and he wasn't hungry, he actually couldn't have killed me. I forgot about that in the moment, which is why I panicked. But yeah, that is actually a rule here, so that that will make it a little bit easier for us not to die. Okay, guys, a few minutes have passed. I think I'm going to go try to get that food that I saw. It's still in this terrifying area that has let me down in every way, but it does have water and it does have food. So let's see where that was. It's just over here. I'll be back, Road. Oh man, there it is. Is this new? Look at this. I have never eaten from a plant that looks like this. That's why it took me so long to find that. Very interesting. Okay, I was... I mean, look at the time difference. I was roaming around for a few minutes there trying to find this. Very cool. Very cool. Alright, we are full. Back to the road. I did just see some giant footprints, which terrify me. So I'm going to very, very quickly get my drink here and get the heck out of here. Alright, as sunset falls on us here and it gets a little bit dark, my next goal is to head back to Delta Swamp and kind of run south. I'm gonna run that loop south where it hits the wall and goes back around to the west and then up north. I think that might be safer, but I mean, if I found people over here, man, who knows, right? Might be just hit or miss this entire challenge. But I want to get a little bit of distance away from where we are now, and then I will hang out. Okay, guys, I am just off the road from the crossroads. This looks like good as place as any for me to kind of hunker down. We'll pick this bush right here, and I'm gonna kick it for a little bit, pass some time, get some growth, generally relax. Little baby Utah player. I don't know if he saw me. I don't think he did. There he goes. What are you doing, little cute guy? That's hilarious. I heard stiffing, I got worried. But, he's off into the night. Alright, everybody, I think I've sat in this bush long enough. I actually took a quick break and got some food in real life, so that's why it's daytime now when the server popped back on. Let's get up here, and I heard some Utahs off in the direction we're gonna go, which is terrifying. But I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water, and then we're gonna head basically to the wall. And when I'm out in that area, that's where I'll probably hunt for some water, or for some food. I think that'll be a good spot to give that a shot. Oh man, I feel so open here. I'm gonna get a quick drink of water while I can. I'm gonna get back on the road and into the trees. I can be seen for miles right here. This is bad. Okay, we're topped off. Let's get out of here. This is another really worrisome stretch of road here because it's so in the open. Like if I get spotted, I'm just dead, you know. Let's hope for the best. Okay, I'm in a little bit of a hill here, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to wallow. This challenge is scary, guys. I'm like on edge at all times. You are always in the open. I think I just found a little baby Dryo player. Hello, you. No, that's AI. Lame. I thought you were cute for a second. Now you're just annoying. Alright guys, but we have made it to the wall here, and like I said in the intro there, you can actually see the road goes over there and takes a right, so as long as you just run along this road here, we're just going to pretend that this is still the road. So I'm going to cross over here to the other side and kind of get back into the trees around the corner there, and then I'm going to go for a sniff and try to run off the road for a quick, brief moment, just to get a bite to eat, and then we will continue our journey around. I will say that even though we're in the open here, this is the safest I've felt this whole trip. No one really comes out this way. There's not much point to do so. Okay guys, as I search for food here, let's talk some map strategy. So we know that as soon as I hit 100% growth, right, which is in about 45 minutes or so, a little bit over that, my goal for this challenge is to be somewhere in the middle of the map. So that way, once I have to start running my figure 8, once I finish my figure 8, I will be as close as possible to the start of the Delta Road as I can be. Now, that's the goal, that's the dream, but I don't know if that is going to be the reality, right? We might have to turn around due to, you know, aggressors and predators and such, or I might not be able to find food in one direction, or water is so far, yada yada yada. But the ultimate goal is I'm hoping to be out near the jungle crossroads where we were just a while ago, right when I hit full adult. There's my food. Let's go for this one. This food was super close to the road. I barely had to leave. There's the announcement for the rule I was talking about earlier. Okay, up here might be one of the most dangerous segments of my journey, if I'm honest. This little patch of road right near the swamp. Ugh. Here it goes. Okay, this is another one of the okayed water spots, so while I see it being safe, I'm gonna go get my fill. Let's get out of here. Whoa, 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 calm down, Dryo. Jeez. So unnecessary. Oh, I gotta worry about the Dryos as much as I do the Utahs and the Carnos. Alright guys, here's the other wall. Same deal as last time, just pretend the wall is the road. Dryo, chill. Oh man, these Dryos. What in the world? Ow, man. Shoot, now I'm all low on stamina. I was about to sit and then that thing came up and bit me. Made a whole bunch of noise. Luckily I'm in the back corner of the map. I'm not too worried, but... Ow. Yo, take a look out there, guys. That's a cool rock structure I haven't really looked at before. Very interesting. Can't wait to go up there or fly around it as a pteranodon. Neat. Now in here, this little stretch of land down by Jugger Road and below the Delta Swamp here along the border is most likely the safest place of this entire challenge. Since it's not actually on the road, it's a little bit of a workaround, but it's viable and you can use it in your challenge if you, decide to partake in this challenge. You can use it as kind of a safe haven for a while. I know my guy appreciates it, even if I'm just here to get some stamina and move out. And back on the road. Alright guys, we're slowly kind of walking down this road in the middle of the night here. Not sketch at all, we're totally fine. But one of the water spots here in the map, it says the Bend in River 4. It's going to be my next spot that I fill up on water. And that one's going to be important because I want to be, like I said, kind of in the middle, right? In the middle, right near the X-Roads jungle, crossroads in the jungle. But I don't want to be out of water, so I'm going to have to play it pretty smart. And I'm not quite sure what my plan of action is, but I'm going to have water as I hit 100% adult here in about, looks like 35 minutes. So, I'm going to have to come up with something, but while we can, let's go grab a drink. This is a very, very popular spot in this corner here. Oh, did I just hear something? Hope not. I'm gonna drink up, I'm gonna wallow, and I'm gonna run. I specifically came here with a lot of stamina, just in case. Alright, let's get off the trusty wallow. I think I heard something, I'm not sure. Okay, let's make our move. Looks good to me. We're on our way. Stay back, Dryo. Stay back. I don't want anything to do with you. Crazy AIs. Okay guys, I think I figured out my strat. I'm going to go try to drink water at the pocket crossing here on River 2. And then as soon as I do, go back east down the road that I'm heading right now, planning to hit that 100% qualifying mark, right, the start of the race, as close as I can to be in the middle route there. So that's the goal. Let's see if I can make it happen. I just heard of Utah, which means I'm gonna go. Dryo, stop. No. Don't make me waste stam on you. Oh, it was so loud too. These Dryos, man, they're the worst thing about this. Okay, here's the turn in the road. I will be back to go this way once I've hit full adult and start my circuit. But I need to go this way, get that drink of water, and I gotta basically hang out here for the next 30 minutes between this spot and the water. So actually, knowing that, maybe let's take a look around for some food. There's some directly out there. I can see the bush. Yeah, let's go. I'm so exposed. I don't like it at all. Get out of here, Tenno. Back to the road. Is that a Carno sitting there? That's actually a Carno sitting there. He sees me. He sees me. Oh no. This is actually potentially the end. He doesn't know that we have to stay on the road, so let's use the tree. Let's use the tree here. There's a stego. Maybe I'll look at the stego more. Oh, he's right there. I don't know if you guys see him, but I see him. Where did he go? I don't know. I don't have time. I don't have time to wait. I need to run. I knew that field was a bad idea. Why did I go in that field? Alright folks, and that's going to do it for this episode. My original plan was to make this one big, long episode where it's the whole challenge. But honestly, it's about 3 hours of footage I gotta chop up, and I don't think you guys really want to watch an hour-long episode. So I'm gonna split this up. We'll be having this coming out every single Wednesday, so stay tuned for the rest of this challenge to see if I do all right or if I may or may not do all right. But anyway, folks, go ahead and like this video and share it out to people if you think they would enjoy this type of challenge, and give it a shot for yourself. It's a little bit harder than it seems on camera. I'll definitely let you know that. All right, folks, but that's it for me. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out.